Hello, kids! Part 2 of the Wump World. Here we go. I haven't read for a few days, but I'm back. One shrill trumpet blast brought giant machines thundering out of the yawning spaceships, rolling down runways and out onto the meadow. The timid Wumps had been watching warily from the shelter of the trees. At the sight of the giant machines, they were horrified. Did you get to see the machines yet? There they are. They're horrific. Wump, wump, they cried, and in a wild-eyed panic they went humpling and clumping off through the trees to go diving headlong into the nearest cave. There you go. And there's the cave. Then down they tumbled head over heels through a twisting tunnel and ended up huddled together in the dark caverns while the earth-shaking machines rumbled and roared high above. That must have been scary. There's that page and that page. Can you see it? This is a tricky way to do it. Once they got started, the monstrous machines moved at a furious pace, gobbling up trees and grinding them to bits. More giant machines flattened the ground, followed by great scoopers and scrapers and diggers and gigantic cranes. Soon the entire Wump World was overrun. That's sad. Not a fun thing to happen. The busy little pollutants kept their mighty machines going full blast day and night without let-up in a frenzy to improve their wonderful new world. Suddenly, great cities sprang up, huge factory buildings with towering smokestacks, high-rise apartment buildings, and tall office buildings. And above them, all loomed the 100-story skyscrapers. You want to have a see? You see the little pollutant people there carrying the pipe? Along with the buildings came a tangle of streets and freeways with on-ramps and off-ramps, overpasses, underpasses, jammed with trucks and buses and cars of all sizes, rushing pell-mell in every direction. It was one great turmoil of noise and confusion, and there was still more to come. There they are. Look at all the cars and all the streets. Meanwhile, the poor Wumps remained underground, wandering aimlessly through the caverns, feeding on the fuzzy green moss growing on the ledges and the mushrooms clustered in the crannies, and sipping sweet water from the pools fed by underground springs. That part sounds nice. For all they knew, they might have to spend the rest of their days down there. The Wumps didn't dare venture up to the surface, not even for a peek. They were much too frightened by the endless rumblings and roarings and loud screechings that came from above, and it was growing noisier by the day. There we go. Okay, see you later, and I'll see you for part 3.